So you want to get into AI, right? And the first question everybody asks is, what language should I learn? You've probably heard the same answer over and over again. But what are the pros actually using in the real world? Well, let's get into it, because the real answer, it's going to surprise you.
Right? This is what you see everywhere. You go on Reddit, you watch some YouTube videos, it's always the same thing. Python, Python. And hey, look, I get it. It's the obvious answer for a reason, and they're not wrong. But it is so far from the whole story. You go talk to an engineer who's actually building and shipping the stuff, the AI that's running on your phone or in a self-driving car, and you're going to hear a very different take. And that's the secret we are going to crack open right now.
Okay, so here's the deal. It's not about finding that one single magic language. It's about building a toolkit, having the right tool for the right job. So let's break down the 4 big players in your new AI toolkit.
All right, here's the 30,000-foot view. You can see right away we've got Python for speed of development, C++ when you need raw power, Java for big, secure systems, and Julia, the new kid on the block. Each one has its own superpower, right? So let's dive into each one and see what that actually means.
First up, the fan favorite, Python. And look, it's the king of the hill for a reason. The syntax is just easy to get. Plus, you have these powerhouse libraries like TensorFlow and PyTorch that basically do all the complicated math for you. And the community? It's huge. So if you get stuck, someone's already solved your problem. It's perfect for just getting ideas out of your head and into the computer fast.
Okay, but what if fast enough isn't good enough? What if you need something that is just screaming fast? We're talking about a self-driving car making a life or death decision in milliseconds. That's where you call in the heavy hitter, C++. This thing talks directly to the metal, to the hardware, for just absurd speed. Yeah, it's tougher to learn for sure, but when every nanosecond counts, C++ is the undisputed king.
All right, let's switch gears. What about the corporate world, the big enterprise-level stuff? Think about an AI model that needs to run inside a bank's secure network or on millions of Android phones. You can't have it crashing, right? You need something rock solid and secure. That's Java. It's the reliable, secure workhorse of the programming world.
And then there's this one, Julia, the new challenger, and it's super exciting. Imagine taking the easy, friendly syntax of Python and mashing it together with the insane speed of C++. That's Julia. It's built for heavy-duty number crunching and data science, and honestly, it's gaining a ton of traction for that very reason. Definitely one to watch.
Okay, so now you know the tools in the toolkit. But here it is. This is the big secret. This is the thing that separates the people who just play with AI from the people who build it for a living. You have to understand that building an AI is not one step, it's 2 totally different phases.
And this slide lays it out perfectly. On the left, you've got phase 1, training and development. This is the science lab, okay? You're messing around, trying stuff, breaking things. You need to be fast and flexible. But then you have phase 2, deployment. This is where your AI goes out into the real world. And out there, nobody cares about flexibility. They care about one thing, raw speed and efficiency.
And hey, don't just take it from me. Look at this. This is a real developer on Reddit spelling out the pro workflow. They literally say we build the models in Python, but we use C++ for our inference application. And inference is just a fancy word for when the AI is actually doing its job. See? 2 phases, 2 different tools. This is the key.
So if there's one thing you take away, let it be this. It's this simple. Python is for drawing up the blueprint of the rocket. It's for designing it, figuring out the physics, making sure the idea works. But C++, that's for building the actual rocket engine, the part that has to perform perfectly under extreme pressure or everything goes boom.
Okay, let's talk about the elephant in the room, shall we? Because every time we talk about how powerful AI is getting with code, there's this one big question that pops into everyone's head. And yeah, it's a little scary. Are coders done for? Is this it? If AI can just write code on its own, why would anyone bother learning? Is the entire profession of programmer about to go extinct? Well, let's go straight to the top. The vice president for AI services at Amazon, a company that knows a thing or two about this stuff, said it himself, loud and clear. I don't believe AI is anywhere near replacing human developers, so you can breathe a little. Here's the new reality. It's not AI versus human. It's AI plus human. Think about it. The AI is going to handle all the boring, repetitive stuff, the grunt work. And that frees up human developers to work on the cool stuff, the big picture architecture, the creative problem solving, the things that actually require a human brain.
Okay, so we've covered a lot, but the big question is, what does this mean for you? How do you pick a language and get started? Let's build you a personal roadmap right here, right now. It's super simple, just 2 steps. Step 1, figure out your goal. What is it you actually want to do with AI? And step 2, pick the right tool for that goal. Let's walk through a few common scenarios.
All right, first up, let's say your goal is simple. I'm a total beginner. I don't know anything about code, and I just want to dip my toes into AI. Where do you start?
Easy. Your tool is Python. 100%. It's the friendliest, has the most support, and it's the fastest way to go from zero to building something cool. It's the perfect entry point. End of story.
Okay, next goal. Maybe you're a bit more advanced and you're thinking, I want to build an AI feature for a mobile app or maybe for a big company's internal software.
Then your tool is going to be Java. Why? Because you need that rock-solid security and the ability to run on tons of different devices without breaking. For that kind of serious professional work, Java's your best bet.
And finally, let's say you're ambitious. You want to work on the really cool futuristic stuff. Your goal is, I want to build the brains for a robot or write the code for a self-driving car.
Well, then you've got your work cut out for you. Your tool is C++. You have to master it. In that world, speed isn't just a feature, it's everything. It's a non-negotiable requirement. And just like that, you are way smarter about how AI programming actually works in the real world. Welcome to As Seen by AI. Hey, if this helped you cut through some of the noise and confusion out there, do me a huge favor and hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. We drop explainers like this all the time, and you're not going to want to miss what's next. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.